Are we live now? Oh, excellent. All right. Well, here we go. Got everything set up. Had a little bit of a snafu there. I think we're good to go here. I don't know if I can tell how many. Okay, there we go. Just looking at some of the analytics and everything. So let's see here. Okay, I think we're good to go here. Just making sure here. So anyways, I'm Magicide. What's up, everyone? This is my first live stream. I said I was gonna do it, and it's about that time. Here we are playing Hand of Fate 2. I just purchased it yesterday, which would be November 7th, which is the day that it came out. I was a really big fan of the first game. I did have like a few issues with it, but otherwise it was a pretty good game. So I've been really wanting to check this one out. So let's just jump right in, huh? Let's go to new game here. So I did start it up yesterday, just for a moment, just to kind of check it out. I think I'm gonna need to adjust the volume levels and everything.
Even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
Oh baby, I'm so excited to play this. Okay, awesome. So we get to actually choose between a dude and a woman. We're gonna be a woman. I always like playing female characters.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds.
Yes, let us see. The Fool.
The Fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
Okay, you've stumbled many miles through the forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. You know what? Actually, before we start, you know what? I did screw around with my control settings, so that should be fine. What I should do is probably turn down the audio a little bit. Like the music, I should probably drop that down just a touch. The voice volume, let's drop that down just a little bit. And probably the effects. See how that sounds. I'm hoping that that actually is better. So anyways. The Four of Greed. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing amongst themselves. Let's move closer.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar.
So those
Do
that
not worry. You will soon understand the nuances.
So those that are not familiar with Hand of Fate, it's like, I don't even know a way to properly describe this game. It's like a combination of a lot of different elements. Like there's, I really hate the term, but it's like roguelike, the procedural generation kind of stuff. It's like a card game, a choose your own adventure game, kind of an action RPG kind of stuff. It's just a very, it's just a blend of just different genres. I love it. I love it so much. So what it is you get like these choose your own adventures. You build up your deck and you get these event cards like this that you'll end up popping onto. And then you end up having to, you know, determining your outcome like kind of like a choose your own adventure book, right? And then you get these cards and you got to pay attention to which ones, because some of them will be like, you know, highly successful or like critical failure or something like that. So let's take this one. So we definitely got success here. Creeping forward, you overhear their leader spouting orders. It's simple, he says. These idiots walk down the road. You push over the tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight, and then we'll get rich. Why don't we just jump out and stab him? One retorts. Another hooded figure chimes in. Yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts. But drop a corpse on a royal road and the place will be filled with soldiers before you even spent the coin. We don't need that trouble. Now quiet, here they come. The Three of Toil? Okay. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner bringing their wares to the market. Thieves fell the tree onto the path of the unexpected farmers and leap out. Weapons brandish. Give us all your food. So we can leap out to the farmers' defense, offer to help the farmers, warning them not to... that it won't come for free, or help the thieves with their extortion. Maybe... yeah, let's jump into the combat. You draw your weapon. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. So we're gonna be fighting some bandits. I don't remember what I set my buttons to. I'm gonna have to probably reinvestigate that. Like my control buttons, I mean, like moving my character around is gonna be the same. But as far as like defense and evasion and all that stuff, I don't remember that. Okay. It's here. Okay, block is right, evade is... so middle mouse button is either tap or run. And then delete is my weapon ability, F is finisher. Oh, that's... I need to change that. Right. Okay, so why don't we change that real fast here? I thought I did do that. Let's see here, where is it? Finisher. Finish him! You can be end. There. Wait, what the hell, man? So the controls are feel a little wonky. Come on, man, move. What are you doing? Dude, what the hell? Why am I not... what the fuck? I just changed all this shit. No, man. I just changed all these controls. This is retarded. Okay, so... that's probably why. There we go. Now, can we move? Finally? Okay, so middle mouse button here. Right shift is to defend. Okay. So, in the first game, when you saw that icon above their head, it was basically like a counter attack. Well, wow, I'm sucking at this game so badly. Okay, I need to figure out what the... where is the defend, attack, block, break? So there should be a button to actually attack these guys. I mean, like when you see the little green icon, it was like you pressed a button and it automatically defended against the attack. I lost a lot of health there. That was retarded. The farmers fumble from their haversacks in gratitude. Thank you, adventurer. I'm sure that they look... after they took our food, they would have taken our lives as well. Okay, so we gained some food. We gained some more food. You follow the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Your satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among your takings. So we consume food. The leader must still have it. You step to your feet, determined to find him. Okay, so there was a button. There was a button. Okay, to bash. Weapon ability. Was it weapon ability? Defend was right shift. Evade, finisher. I don't know. I'm gonna have to screw around with that. So every time you move a space, you consume 1 food. Every time you consume a food, you get a little bit of health back. I think it's like 5 health per food you consume. While enjoying a moment beside a fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Aha! I've been roaming around for hours trying to find you. Let's get over this with quickly if I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise. It lowers the sack on his shoulder. Now from within the sack I can conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could if there weren't a blooming great big hole in it. The head disappears entirely in the bag and his bulbous nose protrudes from the breach. A new plan then. The goblin pulls out his last of his trinkets. Okay, so I guess I get to decide which ones I want. Can I actually view them? Is that possible? Okay, here we go. Requires 6 hits to do a critical strike. Armor breaker against corrupted enemies. And it's heavy. What about the soldier's sword? Yeah, we'll take that. Yes, equip it. A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off in the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. We'll change equipment in the inventory. We already did, didn't we? We did. Excellent. So we got a map here. Ah, okay. So it just gives us a bird's eye view. But we can actually move around when we're in the map mode.
This card has a token. Can you find it?
Okay, so the way it works is that when you pull up a new card, when you jump on a new card, if it has this this little token symbol here at the bottom, that basically means that you can earn a token. Some of them are automatic. I think like this little tray here, if it's filled with tokens and stuff, they'll have different colors to them, and some of them are automatic. You'll automatically get that token. What it does is it unlocks it. So when you want to like build a deck up with your cards, you can unlock this card. Other cards will have this other, I guess it's this bronze color, and the way it works is that you actually have to win this card's challenge like successfully before you get the token and unlock the card. Your journey through the forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says they used to walk to these trees giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet a forest folk, get me a lemon cake." In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. That would have sucked if I got the one failure card. You follow a song through the thicket and stream until you find an opening glade bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of a forest. It has been 12 winters since I last had a visitor. Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours now.
Excellent.
Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
Fabulous. So I'm gonna have to dick around with my settings here because I'm not really entirely liking what I've got here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I know it's a pain in the ass to watch me do it. So normally what I do is I usually reverse my left and my right, but I think in terms of combat, it just makes sense to do it this way for the moment. Okay.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all, or at least started it all for you.
A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surrounded their former leader, weapons drawn. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Whoever heard of a thief talk about fair share spits one. You turn up and boss us around. You barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I stabbed anyone. Days! Alright, the leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue this discussion about stabbing, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associates here. He greets you, as he greets you, he whispers, "Keep me alive, and there will be plenty of gold for your trouble." So we can either join in with the leader and kill his underlings, his mooks, or we can kill them all. Let's just kill them all. We'll do the good thing. He holds up a finger. First rule of negotiation: never let them know what you want. Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulets. Ever reliable, the thief draws their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. No, we're gonna fight him. Perform a quick riposte by attacking immediately after defending. Right. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get used to my control scheme here. There's like a bunch of different things. Finishers and weapon artifacts. Okay, it's not that button. Ah, okay, so it's just block. Oh, wow. Okay, so... Wow, I'm gonna die. Run. I died on the first level. I really need to get used to these controls, man. They're just so wonky. It wasn't like as smooth and fluid as it was in the first one.
Combat solves so little. It has ended this, however.
Well, we did get the one token. The old maiden. I guess I'm a fool, right? Well, that's stupid. I ended up dying like in the first level.
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
I'm almost thinking that this would be a lot better with a gamepad. Yeah, let's do the fool all over again. Yep, let's start it.
If you fail to take tokens with you, you will lose the opportunity to open new cards. Even so, too many tokens can weigh you down and make your challenges harder.
So I'm gonna have to try this with the actual, like, Steam controller, I think. Yeah, we already know. Let's move closer. Because I think that this is like a little wonky with keyboard and mouse. I just feel like the controls aren't as smooth and fluid as they were in Hand of Fate 1. Yes. Leap to their defense. We already know what happens. We're gonna get attacked. I mean, I'm not gonna choose different options here. All right. Anyways, let's give this another shot here. God damn it. Come on, motherfucker. Oh, he killed one of them. But you gotta be quick on those. Well, that went a little bit better than our first attempt. Yep, give me my food. Wait, wasn't I supposed to get like Oh, they didn't actually... Oh, wait, no, that was the goblin. The goblin gave us the stuff, that's right. So, what's the warrior's axe? Perform a critical strike that causes a lot of damage. It's heavy, though. Or we take the soldier's sword. I think we're gonna take the... We're gonna do that again. And yes, we're gonna equip it. Seems like the better option. Okay, we already did that. Alright, now let's take this dude out. Give me my fucking amulet, bastard. Fight him. Okay, just out of curiosity, okay, so... Alright, there's my artifact. I don't have any of those. What did I actually set to delete? Weapon ability, okay. Yeah, you just need to hit defend in time. Oh shit, like not like that. I see that the roll function doesn't work quite as good as it did in the previous game. Oh baby, I activated my ability there. Totally works. Gotta pay attention to how many hits you have. That went rather swimmingly. I'll take it. Oh, yes. With the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. My name is Malakalypse, Bard Extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surrender. Wait! Let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen, just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really. They were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out an amulet from his pocket and presses it into your hands. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh, Malakalypse says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So which one is yours? Oh, this is interesting. So they don't actually tell me what they do, right? Let's go for the Pharaoh. Yeah, sure. The Sun King amulet. That suits you. A very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely. We should work together. You have befriended Malakalypse, the trickster. So you get like little underlings in this game. We should probably get to know one another, seeing as we're going to be friends for life, Malakalypse says. Tell me, where are you from? Hang on 1 second, gang. Need to take a look at my, Yeah, we're up and running. We're good to go. Okay, I just wanted to make sure nothing weird or wonky was happening. Okay, anyways, let's get back into the game here. Let's shoot. Oh, is this what we get? Ah, an outfit color, okay. You know, I'm kind of digging that. Not that one, this one. Yeah, we'll try this one. What's this? Choose an appearance. So, I don't get it. So, what are the differences? Ah, okay. It's just changing my facial features. So we can be like Asian, We would be... I don't know even what the hell that's supposed to be. Retard and retard. We got retard, retard 1. We black. Be Asian. Okay. We'd be like a city dweller. Fine. We'll be the city dweller then. I think we're gonna keep with our sun god. Alright. I'm surprised, Deviant Development. You guys should have put in some better facial features in there. Those look like ass. From Clearwater, eh? You don't say. Good sorts from Clearwater. Very trusting. Oh, by the way, I mean, we, friend, owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Meyer Bridge together and appease him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malak's eye is a pretty trader hiking up the road, so it'd be best if I can get the gold and I meet you there. Okay, well, we've got the 10 gold here. So we take a look at the map. Alright.
Let us learn what sort you are. Strong, clever, wise. The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
Right, okay, so the gold prize is available to the arm wrestling challenge here. First round, the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats. Interesting, so we get dice in this game.
These dice are another small game embedded in our game.
So I'm not really entirely sure what the skull is, if that's just supposed to be a 1 or an ace. I don't know. Or maybe it's just something bad. But we get 3 dice. We have to score a target of 10? Sure.
Victory. You are learning.
So it is. It's just a 1. Okay. Very well. Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointing backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings and cartwheels out the door. So I only had to fight the one guy? Well, we get 10 gold. You take your reward from the purse on the way out of the tavern. You realize when you return, you will complete the next round for a larger prize. Okay, so this is like one of those ongoing things. And Hand of Fate 1, the way it worked is like, this card would give you a token if you won, and then basically you'd have to encounter it all over again for another token to advance it. You know what? I think the music might be a little loud. Let's actually turn it down slightly. Like I said, I think I was going to have to adjust a few things here. The UI is fine. Let's turn down effects too a little bit. There. Let's come over here.
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power. Despite their promises of the opposite.
Alright, the road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? So we can assist her. A dice target of 12. Okay. I think we could maybe manage that with 3 different dice. I'm assuming there's probably some like equipment or artifacts or something you get that increase the number of dice you can roll. So let's roll them dice. Put the haps in the craps. Oh, well. Let's re-roll that, yeah. I didn't know we get a re-roll. Oh, that's awful.
The dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
Why, thank you. Now, if you'd be so kind to give me all of your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys. So I get to fight some peoples. Alright, well, I guess that's probably punishment from losing my dice roll. I'm wondering, maybe there's like two of the skulls on each dice. It seems like that. Alright, let's go mess these guys out. Ah, shit. Every time I see that green mark, I gotta be hitting the button. That's right, sit the fuck down, bitch. Oh, I'm gonna have fun playing this, man. I really enjoyed Hand of Fate 1. And I do have some criticisms, don't get me wrong, but I'm really excited. With the thug defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. What do we get? Oh, so you actually see in Hand of Fate 1, they would just give you this stuff. But now you gotta roll dice for them. Okay. Well, we get it right off the bat. Getting hosed with them skulls. Find some food. Well, food's good. Some more food is good. Alright, let's go up.
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Adovich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizardman. Let's ask a local what's going on. A friendly stable hand explains, in a bygone era or age, our town was beset by half man, half lizards. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted the beast for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread. This must be an allusion to the first game, by the way. He smiles warmly at the festivities. We honor the warrior like this, a statue filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing into bits with a club. You're welcome to join us, and may you keep whatever falls out. Oh, hell yeah, let's continue on. Parade ends in a town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interests and asks if you would like a turn. Yes, watch the local. Oh no. Yeah, let's watch the local first. You allow a young girl to go ahead of you in the queue, an act of courtesy that grants you the opportunity to see how this works. The crowd cheers enthusiastically as a child smashes the lizardman's ankle with a club and gathers a few coins and a wrapped sweetbread that falls out. So it's basically a piñata. I'm guessing it's like a piñata, right? Soon your turn, you accept the blindfold and take a club in your hands. So we want the high success. I'm guessing it's this one. Booyah! Look at that. You gotta watch the cards, man. Gotta watch some cards. What's that one card game? You know, like when you have like the groveling highwayman on the side of the road with the box with the 3 cards. It's got an actual name to it. I forget what it's called. It's kind of like that here. You bring the club down with a thunderous crack. That sounds as the crowd. As the statue spits out, they erupt a boisterous roar. Coins and sweets flow freely from the huge cavity you created. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. Okay. So we're really trying to get the gold. We want gold. Oh yeah, baby. You scramble to gather the bounty that you unleashed. Would you like to try to gather more? Yeah, sure. Okay, well, I'd like to get the rest of them gold. The gold. Well, 3 food. Alright. It's gonna be... See, the problem is the more we do that, every card that we've taken so far is gonna be replaced with a failure card. So we gotta
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes themselves.
Before you gather anything else, a young child shovels the bounty into a basket and scampers off. With your turn over, you leave. Okay, so... I mean, we gained stuff. We didn't lose anything. I'll take that. So we could either double back. What we're looking for is the actual end of the mission itself. In Hand of Fate 1, it was like a staircase or like the end of the forest or something. It would allow you to proceed to the next area here.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind?
See,
Let it fall into the waters beneath.
It's just so weird. Like, most of these cards would have tokens and stuff you can get. Like, in Hand of Fate 1, there was the river crossing. That's what this is kind of reminding me of. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. 4 of Blight. Well, we're not gonna leap into the river. We're gonna stand and fight. Because that's how we do. so happy to play this. I'm so excited about this game. This is like perfect. This is perfect for live streaming too. Because it's so like low, like not very committal. You know what I mean? Like you can play it in Hand of Fate 1, like, you know, there were like dungeons. You can finish the dungeon and just be done. And that's why this game is perfect. It's perfect. All right, they inflicted the first touches of corruption, bring forth the darkest elements of their victim. Affected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Okay. What is the finisher? Finisher's end. Okay. And then delete was my weapon ability. Right. Oops. Kill him! Oh, kill him! Oh, it's nice. See, I did the finisher there, but the guy was in the middle attacking me, so it didn't like interrupt my action. It's nice to know that. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search their body for anything useful. That's why I wanted to kill these guys.
A simple defense. You can do better given time.
Hell yeah, we get a better shield. I'll take that. We get a health potion. Okay. Yeah. So I have two different adventurers garbs. Okay.
Here we come to the end of the beginning, running errands for mages. This will become a theme, I dare say.
You arrive at Mire Bridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. You find Malacalypse pursuing a selection of cheeses by the market. Ah, if it isn't my good friend, the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignis has arrived to meet at the graveyard. Let's keep exploring first, actually. Oh. Ah, I see. Well, apparently I'm not getting any health or consuming any food. See, the way it worked in you're gonna hear me say this a lot, but the way it worked in Hand of Fate 1 was even cards, if we take a look at the map here, so these are the cards that we've already explored, right? And this, I mean, there are kind of not really grayed out, but this one's got like, is lit, and these ones are unlit. The way it worked was even cards that you had already explored, if you walked over them, they would cause you to consume a food and then you would get the 5 health. But it turns out that they took that away. So that's kind of cool, but that was also a good way to game the system if you were like low on health and you had a whole bunch of food. Okay, so let's go to the graveyard. You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or an easy body disposal. Vignis greets Malacalypse with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all. And with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. A greed anarchist? Greed of anarchist? What the hell am I reading? A of greed anarchist? Anarchist of greed? Anarchist of greed, right? Shouldn't it be the other way around? It's kind of stupid. Or it's supposed to be greed of anarchist. Of greed anarchist? Seems like a... seems a little weird, doesn't it? Should be anarchist of greed. Anyways, Vignis cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malacalypse, convince me. What's to stop me cutting off your head today? You reveal your gold to Malacalypse, scrounging in his pockets for some dew. The heavy... So, wow, it took all of my gold. The heavy satchel of riches lands on Vignis's feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery. So we lose all of our money. That's our deal done, Malacalypse says. Very obvious in his voice. No need for any further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal. Vignis grins. You should have known that the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. So it's gonna be a double cross. So we get to fight 4 bandits plus the dude, the boss man. Vignus the Crazed. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you here. Okay, so we just need to be mindful of that. God damn it, move. Yeah, the running function is nice. Oop. Alright. There we go. Oh shit. I'm just not blocking in time. Run, bitch. Come on! Oh, God. Oh, please don't die at me this time. Shit. How did that not hurt him? Man, I'm telling you, I think like an actual controller, a gamepad would be better for this game.
Now death comes to you. This story ends here.
So do I have to do the entire mission all over again? I think I do. I think I died on the boss. I think I have to actually do it all over again. Fine. Wow.
If you fail to take tokens with you, you will lose the opportunity to open new cards. Even so, too many tokens can weigh you down and make your challenges harder.
Yep, we gotta do it all over again. Alright, well, let's just scroll through this. As quick as we can here. Nothing to see here, folks. Come on, let me kill these guys. 3 of toil. So it means we get 3 farmers. I gotta keep remembering what my block button is. That's the problem. I'm so used to being at my right mouse button. Shit. Come on, run. What are you doing? Go, go, go. Not too shabby. Could have been a little bit better, but we'll take it. Give him my food. Alright, we meet the goblin. I forget what his name was in the original game. He had a name. We're gonna take the sword. Yes. And of course we're gonna equip it. Because why wouldn't we? kill this dude. Fight him! I'm half tempted to actually move my, like, run button to my right mouse button and have, like, the kick be in the middle. Actually, why don't I do that? Actually sounds a lot better. So what is it? Bash is my right and then evade. Yeah, we're gonna make evade the right mouse button and there we go. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Oop. This is much more fluid, I think, for me. A little bit better that time. Kinda, sorta. So I know I'm going to get asked this question, and before anybody asks, or people comment on this, is I'm not really a big fan of Twitch. I think I might just stick with YouTube here when it comes to live streaming. I just don't like Twitch. I just don't like it at all. I think its UI is just, it's clunky, it's obtuse. Not only that, but they have like an app. They have like an app or a program, like an executable, and then they have their website. It's like the actual like app, the executable is just, it doesn't have all the feature available to it that the website has. So it's like if you want to go into your dashboard and do something, you actually have to go to the website, and that's pretty much a big reason why I don't really want to do it. It's not only that, but like I don't know. I feel like Twitch could be a lot more user friendly, and I'm not just talking about like its interface, but it's just the way it feels kind of like a pyramid scheme, kind of like they block out. They hide a whole bunch of their options and a lot of the features and everything behind their partnership program. And, like they only want like the people that are going to really bring in a revenue for them, I guess. So if you're like a small guy like me, or a smaller channel, it's almost not worth it. I look at that, I'm like, yeah, you continue to live stream on there, but I'm like, I'm not really doing it to exclusively do Twitch. I'm just doing it because really, my main platform, I think, is YouTube. I'd rather do YouTube, I think. And that's why. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to jump through all the hoops that Twitch really wants you to in order to partner up with them. So they can go fuck themselves. I'll just stick with YouTube. I think so. So we'll do our Sun God guy again. Okay, and then we get to choose our appearance and all that, right? City, yeah, I think that's pretty much what we had before, right? She almost looks cross-eyed. Alright, so we need to get the gold, right? And we're gonna go to the arm wrestling competition. Let's roll them dice. Oh, we're actually fighting a guy from the Thieves Guild, so we have to get 12. Okay, so we need to reroll one of the 2s. Come on, baby. Big money, big money! Oh, yeah, nice. Okay, I'm not a 20 or 30 years younger, right? So we just beat the Thieves Guild dude. Wow, we gained a whole bunch of money from that. So I guess it's completely random on who you actually end up fighting in the arm wrestling competition. And depending on who you fight, depends on how much money you can potentially win.
Pragmatism.
All right, well, let's try to assist her this time. well, that's an automatic reroll. Come on. Ah. Lost out on it again. So it means we get to fight these cretins. Yeah, this is much better. Shit. He was too far away. See, you can tell when these guys are gonna like attack you. They really telegraph it. Die, bitch! So apparently, when you get hit, it just completely removes like any of your build-up, your hit combo build-up thingy. Whatever. So do we get some stuff? Oh, we actually have to roll dice to determine whether or not we find something? Okay. So we get some food. 6 food so far. Oh, better than nothing. Yep, let's just ask the local. Let's follow the parade. Let's watch a local go first. And then, alright, we want the high success again. So it's either this one or this one. Mang! What? No. Oh, that's retarded. Then it's completely random, because before, I mean, we had 4 options available to us.
Vampire cannot cross running water. These days, you must deal with far more mundane opposition.
Mundane opposition. Whatever. So just out of curiosity, so we have our weapon ability, and then we have finisher. Okay, finisher's end. That's what I gotta. Fair enough. On that one. So kill the zombies. Again. Alright, so we get our choice of some equipment. The warrior's axe. So what exactly does this do? Because it looks like it's just bash deals damage to armor and enemies while they block. Susceptible to evade. Against northerners. Well, I mean, we are fighting northerners, correct? I think we're not going to equip it. We get our health potion. Very nice. Alright, well, let's go to the graveyard. Let's do our business. Alright, now that I have my buttons set up a little bit more properly, I think I might be able to do some damage this time. Operator error before, right? But this should be a little easier. Alright, Bigness, you're gonna get ripped. His attack is just so fast. We're gonna die again. Get out of there, damn it! The problem is like mid-swing, it doesn't seem like you can evade it. Motherfucker. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna die again. It's gonna happen. Alright, folks, that's where I call it a stream. It just happens to be so good that it's about an hour long anyways.
Perhaps different arms would find you faring better, or more skills.
Clearly, I need to do this on my own. So, that's what I call it. Anyways, it was really great to play and really great to live stream for the first time. So, I don't know when I'm going to be doing this like on a regular basis because I know I'm doing it at a really oddball time. I mean, it's like, what time is it? We've got about 2 p.m. on a Wednesday during the day. I don't think that that's really going to work out. I might have to wait until like post work hours for normal people if I'm going to actually hope to get some of you guys to come in here and watch me play. So maybe, I don't know, I'm going to work out a schedule. But next time I live stream, it'll probably be in the very late afternoon, early evening, something like that. It'd be something like that. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. So take care and have a good one.